Hello, welcome back to More Mother 3. I don't know if we'll be finishing today, there's a chance we might. I also haven't tested actually going into a battle, but I did reduce the video resolution slightly, so hopefully that helps. I don't know what these things are capable of. I don't assume the enemy will be easy. Oh, it'll be easy. Oh, they're just easy.
Oh. I like its random blue muzzle.
He's not... Oh, apparently he's not that bad. Okay. Let's use some lightning. I do like the blue muzzle, yeah. And then you use Siren Beetle. Please work. Yeah, okay.
Lions are like underrated. By which I mean they're overrated, so I don't know why I made it rhyme with under.
I'm gonna make it rhyme with under. Oh, yeah, that was kind of pathetically easy. Okay. I'm not even like over-leveled.
That is weird. Why is that one enemy just like decent to deal with and everything else is horrible?
Good.
Yeah, this is definitely the music I'd expect here.
Do you know what this thing is reminding me of?
Deoxys.
No. I mean, I can kind of see that, but... Alright, what do I want to do with these? Okay, attack all thunder. And what about you? Wait, is it not here? That's weird. I don't know what the fuck. Okay. I guess because I fought it before. That's annoying though.
Do what now?
I'll do it right now.
I will have less to say than usual today because I spent yesterday dead.
Yeah, for tax reasons.
Yes.
Okay, so you have a physical shield. Comma. Yeah, I need to get rid of that shield.
Hurry up and take out that core!
Let's try on you, and then...
What if I just left in the middle of the video to go get pizza rolls?
I would be upset.
I think I had pizza rolls last time we played this, and so, like, now I have memories. No, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I feel I don't need to combo this. Whoops. Like Return of Octobot.
Frosty the Snowman's Revenge.
Yes. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Could probably use a heal, but yeah. Ooh, a couple new things here.
S.
Okay, what do I want to use on these things? Oh, what a surprise! It's lightning again. Oh, apparently I want to. Oh God. Okay.
I like the random 7-segment displays in the background.
Yes, I'm going to make a save state though, because apparently these things are kind of dangerous.
I randomly watched a video about like different versions of those a while ago.
I also watched that video. Was it the guy trying to figure out an alternative, and he's like, there really isn't a better one than the original, but there's some interesting stuff you can get. Okay. So this thing explodes. This thing is just strong and can kill you quickly in general. So you know, good times. Okay, let's turn around.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh no, not a beam.
I like. There's this random post that I just found that's like an unwarranted guide to Fire Red and Leaf Green. Like it was just kind of posted for no reason, and it had advice such as on Nugget Bridge you can fight the first 5 trainers, then like spend all of your money, then get the nugget from the final guy and intentionally lose the fight, and then you can keep redoing this and getting more nuggets from it. It's a good way to grind money. It's like, this is the most tedious thing ever. Why would anyone do this?
Oh, magic cake. Oh, I like cake. Should probably use some healing. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm gonna use PSI healing because that room at the beginning has... Am I even going the right way to, like... I want to head to a dead end first. Okay, head east. Okay, yeah, I did want to go. Wait, what? Head east until you find blah blah blah. Go north to find the blah blah blah. Head back and go east and then north. I think they mean back west, probably. But...
Congratulations, I wrote the guide.
Good. Right, yeah, so let's use life up. Could absolutely use some soup.
Opinion on soy-based Hadoop alternatives.
Oh my goodness. Can I just run? I'm not a big fan of those flames. Oh my god. I'm gonna attempt to,
Yeah, fun times. Have you found the blah blah blah?
What do you mean?
More of the same.
Yeah, I found all the stuff on that side. How far we've come. Do you remember when the almost Mecha Lion was a boss? And now we have a full Mecha Lion and it sucks ass.
Wow, that really says a lot about society.
I know, right? I think... Let me double check something. I think that is every regular enemy.
Huh. Let's have a like, pancake party.
I'm not going to check the whole thing, but I'm going to check the last sort of area. Okay. And then the other one here was like the pig mask kernel, which I think I got.
Fucking sad SpongeBob.
Alright, cool. So yeah, then I want to head back. Go north. Ooh. Almost got back attacked. Can I run? Can I please run? Good. I don't feel like dealing with you. Yes?
I mean, the dog delivered bombs before, right? Definitely no problem there.
Oh. That's not
Cool.
creepy at all.
No, it's fine.
Nope. Nope. Can I avoid these things? No. But I can at least... Maybe have a higher chance of running away from this guy? Got the bum rush. Come on.
Bad.
There we go. Fuck's sake. Fine, I won't skip all the damn enemies.
But they're boring and lame.
They are kind of lame and boring, which is the opposite order of the things that you said.
I mean, that's just because Patty Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
We're getting a Porky's Furnace Fun coming up soon.
Yup.
I like how he just kind of, like, you know, slid backwards into the center of the screen. That was good.
Pig Mask's Moonwalker. Man, don't put up your fucking shield again. Oh, it's PSI shield. And you're a dipshit. There you go. Alright. Can I just run away from these guys? I don't want to deal with them. Shit.
Give it to the lion.
Oh, I forgot to actually equip K9 weapon. There you go. Sagittarius
K9 weapon. What the fuck was it?
It looks like a bone club thing. It actually kind of looks like something else, but I'm not gonna get into that. So I can either give it to Kumatora or to you. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll round out the team and give it to Kumatora just because.
I just got what you thought that it looked like.
Throw away those fucking gloves. Throw away your bracelet. Oops.
Oh, it's a Sagatterus bracelet.
Yeah. These things aren't even that hard, I just can't be bothered to deal with them. Nice job missing your bum rush, asshole. Who the fuck are you? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Nope, it's good.
No,
like
not the sheep! Oh my god.
Oh, so happy.
No problem here? Yeah, okay.
What?
Stuff like this in media just creeps me out.
Here's the TV tropes meet the meat.
What?
I don't know. There's a page for that. Meet the meat. It's just whenever, like, an animal is aware that it's going to be, like, killed and used for meat, and it's just fine with it. Oh.
There's
oh my
more?
god, there's so many. That guy has an H-mouth.
They had... Yeah, he does. There was a similar thing at the end of, Mother 1, actually, now that I remember it.
Good.
Attention, duelists. My hairs.
Yes.
I just realized that climb up and get the last chance would have made sense. Oh no! That title would have worked better here, but whatever. I never brushed my teeth. Woo! Alright, sure. God, why is there unique dialogue for everyone here?
It's like the blue people.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to remember, wasn't there also a green tube thing in Earthbound? Like, in the...
Maybe. Oh, now we're just in the fucking corridors of time from Chrono Trigger.
Like, I actually don't remember, but I want to say there is, and then it also just reminds me of the, like, weird science lab shit in, like, the Team Galactic base.
Okay, here we go. Alright.
Can't believe they're reusing characters.
I know, it's so... Oh, they're just lazy. Oh, I like the fake people here.
Yes. Well, all the real people are in the tubes.
Yeah. Oh boy, it's Bikdip Bonk.
I was just about to say that.
Mental A button hammers.
Look at those plants on the walls. I can't believe they put a weed reference.
Let me check how this works, because I think you have the opportunity to lose here. Okay, hang on. How does this work?
I mean, don't you have to, like, get close to the score, but not quite?
You have to lose.
But it has to be by, like, a narrow margin.
Yeah. Okay, I thought there was some situation where, like... Oh no, I was okay. I was thinking it was like, if you fail, you have to fight an enemy, and I'm like, do I have to fail because I need the enemy sprite? But no. Okay.
What about getting zapped?
Just don't hit the regular person.
Good.
Oh, you like take it in turns. Okay, I'm speeding this up. I can't be bothered. Okay, so I have to hit 9.
Congratulations. Nope, gotta get a score of 25.
Ah.
I like the little ow.
That's 9, I think.
And then you just stand there. It's the best way to make it look like you're not throwing the match on purpose. It's just, do good for a while and then just stand there.
Yeah. Good shit. It's a change of pace, I guess.
There's 6 of these minigames.
Oh my god, how many fucking corridors of time floors are there gonna be? Probably 1 for each of these minigames, huh? Also, that sounds like a Professor Layton song. It's like...
Yeah, kinda.
It sounds like it would be in like a minigame. I think I actually said that last time, never mind. Oh boy.
Yes.
Okay.
These are the best screens of the game. And it turns out you have to just kind of tap buttons to the beat of the music, but it doesn't work on emulation. Oh. Oh no. God. This is so dumb.
How fucking slow is he? Move faster, Pokey!
That worked way too well. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, third and final? I thought there were like 10 for some reason.
There's actually 93.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that tracks. Oh, sorry. I like how I said earlier that those are the last enemies of the game. That's not the case. There's 2 more in the final area, but... They're the last ones that are technically part of this dungeon.
Deviant Art!
God. Alright.
I like the miniature New Pork City there.
Yes.
It's something that, I'm just imagining, like, I don't know why, but that stands out to me as like, oh, if I ever needed to do something like that for BA3, it would look cool, but it would take so many tiles.
Yeah. Well, if it's not animated, it wouldn't take that many.
It would still be a waste of tiles.
I know. The animations are the shit that take out the most things.
Yeah.
Alright. Patch, patch, patch. Alright, I guess we're here. This floor again. Oh boy.
Forgot about the blue pillows.
Yes.
What's your opinion on decorative soap?
Soap? No, I'm good.
Why are we not saving? Oh.
Because I'm just using save states. Remember, I have a Duster save, and a Bony save, and I'm not overwriting them. Let me double check how I want to fight this thing.
Sure is an ugly fucker.
The Natural Killer Cyborg.
Oh.
God.
It's definitely what I needed in my life. This sprite, but bigger.
Yep. Right, so apparently I want to lower his offense and raise all my stats. Start with the defense up. You can do offense down, right? Yep. Doesn't seem like he has a shield or anything like that. Can't Siren Beat lit. Anything? Nope. Immune to basically everything. Good. I think I just want to God with these two for now.
I'm hoping that this boss fight is incredibly nondescript and doesn't do, like, a single thing interesting, just so that I can be angry at a hypothetical person who's like, oh, this was my favorite boss fight in the game.
Good shit. Not liking that. Let's,
Let's all
nominate our friends.
I wish I had an entire cake.
Oh boy. Okay, that didn't do as much as I was thinking it would. And I was told that I can lower stats 3 times. It's not just the barrier trio, but I'm not sure, so let's try it. And you two God again. Apparently you can only damage him with, like, you can do tiny amounts of damage with fire and ice, but lightning is the way to go.
What a shock.
The way that it's written implies that physical attacks will do 0 damage. I kind of think that's not true, and this is just misleading. I don't know how to explain, like, why I think that, but... Oh, hey, nice strength match. I don't think I want to use life up just yet. Let's put up a shield. Alright. You go ahead and Thunder Gamma, I guess. Let's see if we can,
Wow, I can't believe the claws are just solid black. They don't even have any shading. Favorite pizza?
Sure, I'll use the Ancient Banana. Yay, it does so much. The HP values on these things are so fucking random. Like, this has 7,548. Like, just make it 7,500.
It was a little weird.
Oh, don't fucking repair yourself, you piece of shit.
No.
There's no way I can damage this thing fast enough with just lightning, so I think I am gonna have to, increase everyone's attack as well.
But it was implied that regular attacks wouldn't work.
I know.
But can you wall staple it, even though it's a giant fucking Krang thing? Krang thing.
No, it's immune to wall staple. It's immune to, like, every status condition, except it can be frozen and set on fire, but that's like, you don't want to be using fire and ice anyway because it strongly resists those. So.
Yeah.
All right. This song is pretty good.
It is acceptable.
Okay, I think we're done with the stat ups, stat up and downs. So we'll just go back to, we'll just focus entirely on damage unless I need to heal.
I'm trying to attempt to like force myself to see its chin as like a smile, and it makes it look fucking terrible.
Yeah. Wow, a lag spike fucked that up. Other than that, I haven't been lagging though, so that's good. You can follow smashes. Okay, that's fine. That's gonna be less than what Lucas did on his own. Yeah. Can I get it with Lucas as well?
It's actually like a steady beat that isn't constantly getting fucked up. Yeah.
Damn it. Oh boy, end of the century beam. Okay, what do you want to do when it does this? Oh, that's just when it gets its ultimate phase. I think I want to heal here. I imagine that would have been way fucking worse if I hadn't done all that defensive shit, though. Nah, we can, Nice. Okay. No, I'm not being cheap. This is fine.
Again, apparently it doesn't matter, but I mean,
it totally does. Like, it's provable that it does. You can see because the numbers, like, the number will start going down to what the, like, sum of the damage is, basically. Oh, the shield vanished. That's not good. Did it just fucking make an elephant noise? Elephant noise?
Rock wall.
Yes. The song is being a bit weird there, but that's fine. Really? Nice. Okay, could be worse. Can we be done soon? Damn it.
So I don't know if you've noticed, but I've actually been knitting the entire time that we've been doing
Oh my
this.
god, shut the fuck up. So stupid. You would do that. Just gonna go all out attack with everyone. The fucking elephant noise.
The elephant noise makes me happy. The elephant, like, elephants are the first animals, so it only makes sense.
It's only according to Mario Paint. There we go. Okay. Yeah.
What if Boney starts getting feverish?
Oh shit. That sure was a boss.
That was my favorite boss.
And before the boss respawns.
I was just about to say, little did you know, this game has a glitch where the boss just respawns if you go back. Oh shit.
Ah, yes, this room.
So this is really the end, then. Yes.
I thought I was partway across the carpet. I wanted to do the shit, but it's okay. You'll get over it. You'll get over it by the time we're done. I wasn't gonna run here anyway.
Best room.
Yes. I thought you could look at these. So yeah, this is just the Earthbound nostalgia room. You know, it's funny, I did watch an Earthbound LP before a Mother 3 LP, but I didn't remember any of this shit from watching the Earthbound LP for some reason. I must not have been paying very much attention.
So I like how, you know, Tessie has been, you know, killed and stuffed or whatever, but also Dungeon Man has.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the eraser pencil statues were not there in the Japanese version.
Yep, they updated that for the fan patch. Fan transition patch. Setsuna Saniwa.
The sesame seeds are such a good touch.
They're amazing, yeah.
It's like the most fucking obscure thing.
I bet
Like,
a lot of Earthbound players are like, what's that? And this just means nothing to Lucas and the rest.
Yeah.
They're just like, okay. Yes, what's in the box?
Yes, we know.
Oh boy.
What?
Good.
Was there a point to that?
Nah. Probably not. Well. Okay. I might use fire. I don't know. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Duh. It's a jungle out there. That's not what he said, but...
It's a jungle in here, apparently.
Yeah.
For some reason, they started feeling feverish again.
Sure is a long way. And here we are.
Wow. There was no sound for that lightning.
Well, you know, you can't really add custom sound effects in Zelda Classic. Oh shit. Wow, so this must be like really soon after Earthbound if he's so young.
This actually takes place before Mother 1. But, like, after Bayou Billy, though. Oh, he's dead.
Yep.
That just reminded me of fucking Defender of the Supermart with the stupid exploding penguins that just keep dropping in.
Are these actually different?
You're just trying to learn the bait.
No, I'm looking at the stats. It looks like these are very similar, except for some reason the first two you don't want to use any PK attacks on. It doesn't explain why, it just says not to.
Okay. maybe to save it for later. I don't know.
No, it's in all caps. It sounds like it's like, do not do this.
Well, you should do it.
Yeah.
We gotta find out what it does.
Actually, yeah, I kind of do want to find out. Yeah, let me just use a PK Love Gamma here. Yeah. Bonk. Alright, what's the deal? Okay. I mean, yeah.
Pretty much
right.
what we figured. Yeah. I
There's a
like how
shield
only
too,
the first two, though.
I'm assuming these things are weak. Yeah, they seem pretty weak. We don't need to bother with shield snatching. We can just beat them up. Apparently it's fine to thunder the third one, but I guess I'll just wait until I've defeated the first two.
Can you actually target individual enemies with that? I thought it hit a random one.
What, thunder? No, that's my point, is I'll get rid of the first two.
Okay.
Sorry, it actually recommends using, like, shields. So I guess I'll do that. And raise everyone's attack.
Ugh, why would you waste your turns on things that don't do damage?
I actually can't raise attack. I can lower their defense. Except I think that will count as PSI on them and it will like bounce off, so...
Oh, woof.
I don't think this battle will be too bad.
I know it goes on for far longer than it has any right to.
Yeah, kinda. Okay, so now I wanna... offense up everyone.
I'm kind of digging the 8-bit music.
Yep, similar to the start of Pokemon's business. Not really, but just in terms of instrumentation.
Yeah.
Huh, Lucas's HP and PP were the same for a second now. There, it seemed to be immune to all of, like, Duster's bullshit, so... Okay. This is a random time to mention that in Year 9 music, we once had a assignment to basically learn a piece to play on the keyboard. It didn't have to be two-handed, but, you know, we just had to, like, learn to play a song, and I learned, like, Porky's theme. It was specifically, like, the Brawl version, where it's sort of, like, a bit more dramatic, and it has, like, the parts where it slows down and stuff.
Interesting.
And I don't think it was, like, specifically marked with, like, a grade or, like, a, you know, like, a mark.
Did you get a gold star?
I was told it was, like, good. Like, above average, like, above most other people's in the class. It was, like, pretty good, so I was pretty happy with that. Kumatora can heal herself.
This reminds me of when I played, like, Saria's Song / Lost Woods. And
I forgot these
somebody
things
thought it was
explode.
gay.
Guess Lucas would heal everyone this time. The explosion also did more than I was hoping it would. God, am I gonna get... Oh no, not an insincere mechanical smile.
See, what you didn't realize is that isn't like an open mouth. That's actually just they just have one eye.
Oh yeah.
It's the opposite of, I thought it was teeth. Oh! No, if these were Undertale sprites, it turns out that, like, the buttons on the fucking overalls were the eyes or something. I'm still not sure what the hell is going on with Frogget.
I assume the monster is just, like, holding up a big, like, Mimikyu-style facade. I do gotta love how Starstorm kind of sucks in both games, well, in all 3 games, isn't really useful for anything.
I think you've brought up that before, and I questioned what you meant, because I thought it was pretty good, but... Is it just not as good as, like, the highest level of the, like, you know,
usually, yeah, you want to just use whatever they're weak to.
Like,
for
you know, PK Hadu, Omega.
Lucas, you need to heal yourself desperately. Okay.
So there's like 6 more of these, right?
There's a lot. Unfortunately, Lucas being a bit slower is kind of worrying me with trying to use healing, but... Oh god, no. Don't kill Kumatora. Fuck, 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 fuck.
No.
No. Fuck off. Fuck off, you absolute fucking... I don't know if I should accept that.
Yeah, there's not that many fights after this, right? Not like,
but...
none that are, like, actually a problem.
I knew I should have had her heal herself, but I was like, oh, but I'll miss out on Thunder.
Thunder!
Can Boney please be healed before he wastes another fucking memento? Nope.
Probably not. Yeah,
Lucas,
double
hurry up.
dead.
Oh my god.
Oh. I'm glad the number stopped rolling for this.
I think it's because the enemies vanished. But yeah, there's more.
Oh.
Those enemies are completely random, by the way. They can be any random enemies.
Alright.
I'm gonna wait for the fucking HP to go back up. Oh god.
But then it turns out that there's like a, 1 out of 256 chance that they call a unique enemy, and it's the only way to get it in the battle memory.
There is an interesting note here in the like battle memory guide. That's like, if you've missed something, they can technically call it, but because this is an event battle, you won't be able to get that back sprite. So this is only useful if you somehow miss, like, the mecha turtle, which assumes its alternate pose automatically, or any other thing that does that. Let me just finish my drink here.
I fucking love the shit-eating grin on the elephant.
Yes. What do I want to do? You just attack for now.
It's reminding me of 3D Sexual Balto Face, and I might have even said that last time I've seen it. It looks very similar.
Come on.
Good.
Okay, there's the explosion. Did the other shields disappear? Like, did I just not notice that? Let me try to throw up a shield on everyone. God. Maybe it's only chimeras they can call and stuff like, and like robots and stuff. I assume I can't call like the black beanling and shit like that. That would be a bit weird.
I have been tasked with a random small thing to do. I guess I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. I mean, there's not much going on in this battle. It's kind of just supposed to fuck you,
Yeah.
like, confuse you and make you feel like it's never gonna end. Okay, I probably want to heal. Yup, there's more. Yay, fanfare. The DCMC. Ha! I feel like DCMC, like, get pushed as more relevant than is probably warranted, but I don't dislike them, they're just kind of whatever. Yeah, level ups. I should probably let Josh be here, so I'm gonna pause the recording. Okay, Josh's back.
Shimmy's Miz.
I like how Flint is just here.
Yes.
I mean, if DCMC can get up here, fair enough, but... Oh yeah, and Wes.
And a bunch of other rando people, I think. Yep.
Huh. Well, it's good that there's still at least a few people that aren't, you know, dealt with. Fucking Ando Nuts.
I like lighter and fluid.
I thought I remembered Ando Nuts having more of a role in this game. Like, I know he's gonna have a bit coming up in here, but...
Right. Yeah, he just kind of exists.
I often forget that his last name is Minch. Or that he has a last name.
And it's randomly a reference to To Kill a Mockingbird, I think.
Oh, yeah. Because of Atticus Finch.
Yeah.
Hangers on. I've got a lot of stuff like that. Like when a word is modified for plural in a way that's like, because there's a word inside of it. It's similar. There's hangers on, there's like passers by, and there's colonels major and lieutenants major and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a mummy.
Yeah, basically. Kind of reminds me of Bedman from Guilty Gear.
I guess I don't know anything about that.
He is an extremely powerful psychic that, like, his psychic powers are like he can fundamentally like warp reality, but they're also so powerful that if he is awake, he won't be able to control it and it'll like overwhelm him. So he has to be asleep literally all the time. He can still communicate with people and do stuff while asleep, but yeah, he has to be asleep as a limiter. So he just goes around in like a bed mech that's very similar to Porky's. Like if Porky was in Smash Brothers, he would play like Bedman. I need to actually show you a picture.
Excellent.
Give me a sec.
No.
This is such a waste of time.
Yeah, a little bit. It's just the fact that he has like a handlebar mustache.
No,
is
that's
weird
his nose.
To me.
Huh? Isn't that his nose?
I mean, I thought the nose was the big. Okay, well, hold on. So there's a nose, there's an open mouth with like a light, like the white around it.
Oh yeah, I guess that is
like
facial hair.
It's weird to me because like I know he's like thousands of years old, but he's still like a kid somehow.
Yeah.
So like, it's just.
Right. Yeah, that's Bedman.
Oh my god. Good shit.
Just inside this giant fucking bed mech all the time. Anyway.
Turns out it's man.
God damn it.
I kind of have, like, very little patience for any story where it's like, oh, man was the ultimate evil. It's
oh, absolutely. Yeah, I hate that stuff.
Like, you know, in some cases it's warranted, but it's also, like, shut the fuck up.
I don't like the philosophy of the idea that humans are fundamentally bad. I don't agree with it at all. I think humans are fundamentally good people, and there are just things in the world that drive people towards doing bad things. But,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's like, you know, greed and carelessness are bad, but...
Yeah. But they're not universal, and I fucking hate it when people imply that there is. It's like, well, when pushed, when in a pinch, you know, everybody would become selfish monsters. And it's like, I mean, maybe, but maybe they don't have to be put in a pinch in the first place. Yeah, ultimate power, evil laugh. Yeah. Okay. This game is weird. It starts out with, like, these villains that are, like cartoonishly fucked up, like they're just doing this stuff. I don't know. It's like a weird mixture. Yeah. So here, Porky is explaining his motivation. Basically, he's just a little shit. It's consistent with Earthbound. Like, he basically did all the stuff in that game just because he felt like it and he could. But yeah, this is just basically that taken to the logical extreme. I wonder if maybe Itoy was like, Earthbound was good, but I could have done more with, like, Porky being a little bitch, so... Sun.
Yeah,
Garbage
sure.
or dust or something. Then just fucking die, you asshole. Like, he literally poured a bunch of, like, time and effort and presumably money and shit into having people develop this stupid life support system. And he's like, I'm so bored. Like, just die then. If you're fucking... You got all these... Like, you know... I'm just thinking of all the different pieces of media that have character... There's, like, a really common archetype. I don't know... It's at least in anime. I don't know if you've seen it in stuff that you've done, but the character archetype of, like, the immortal that wants to die but can't. And then usually they'll get, like, a new lease on life or something.
It's WoW Bagger the Infinitely Prolonged.
Yeah, you know, they'll just be like, oh man, I'm so bored of the world, I've seen everything, but I just want to die, but I can't because I'm immortal. And then Porky's out here fucking doing it on purpose to himself, and then complaining about it and using it for villain reasons. Like, fucking asshole.
Do you know about WoW Bagger?
No. It sounds like a Hitchhiker's thing.
It is. His deal was, he became immortal through an accident involving, like, a nuclear reactor and some rubber bands. And, after, like, you know, several thousand years of just kind of fucking around and seeing everything that he wanted in the universe, he got bored with that, and so he made it his duty to, insult every person in the universe in alphabetical order.
Oh my god. That just reminds me of the Master from Triangle Man, who has done everything, and now he's trying to do everything blindfolded.
Yeah. It's like, you know, he's doing it in alphabetical order, so, like, by the time he gets to, you know, what would be considered the first in the list, you know, traveling through the entire universe, you know, like, untold billions of other things are born that now would probably be at the front of the list, so he just never really gets through this list.
Yeah.
Like...
God. God.
I like how Flint is just kind of along for the ride at the end here.
Yeah. Like I said, there's evidence to suggest that Flint was originally going to be in the party. Probably instead of Boney, I think. And he was also going to get PSI.
Hmm.
Yes. I should loop this, but I won't. God, this is a long fall.
Yeah.
I guess it sells the fucking death, like, Jesus. If you told me we had fucking dropped down the length of the building 3 times over, I'd believe you.
And dead as shit.
Yeah.
I like Boney Sprite.
They would have been dead before they hit the ground, am I right?
Oh my god.
Please note that's a reference to the Wizard Kid podcast where I thought that was the case and was informed that it wasn't. And in the thing, I looked it up. I'm like, oh, I guess I was wrong. I don't know. I was told that. And then we still got a bunch of comments. It's like, yeah, you were wrong. I'm like, thank you. I fucking know. Ah, shit. Did I miss something?
What?
There's like a doorknob thing that happens around here somewhere. I'm trying to remember if I've already missed it. I
mean, the doorknob appears down here, or are you just wondering if you missed like, the last interaction with it?
I think I had to do something in Chapter 7. Oh, I definitely... I think I did it in Chapter 7. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, I actually, Oh, no, I missed it. Oh, no, it's here, it's here. Oh, no, I haven't missed it. Okay, I can still find it. Cool. Anyway, I guess you can go on ahead first, sure.
What if you say no? I assume it just does anyway.
Mm. Well, we're gonna wait a week for Flint to come back. Next time we'll finish the game.
Oh, okay.
We're at 56 minutes, and the last part here is decently long, along with credits and stuff, so I think we will split it.
Okay.
And my Tism will like it better if we end on 20 segments instead of 19.
Nope, gonna end on 21.
God. Alright, so I would have preferred 21 to 19, because it's at least not a prime number. Alright, see ya.